All right, folks, welcome to week 2. By now, you should be acquainted with the online classroom. You should know if you can use all the tools. You should be able to use your email, and if you have a smartphone, you should be signed up for the Remind app. Also, make sure you've read the syllabus and the calendar. Yeah, if you haven't done last week's introduction post on the discussion board, please do that this week, right? So by today, you should have read Reading Horror Can Arm Us Against a Horrifying World. That's a PDF, and How Reading Makes Us More Human, right? These are both pretty short, they're pretty easy reads, and what I'm having you do is respond to those on the discussion board. Right, here's the question or the prompt for that. Write about 250 words. And I see that some of you have already started to respond, which is perfect. Try to get that out of the way as soon as you can. And what we have for Wednesday, I have you guys watching a video called What is the Uncanny? Really just, the video is a little bit awkward. Bear with it. Just watch the video, get as much out of it as you can. If you have questions about the uncanny or questions about the video itself, feel free to email me. One of the things I want to flag here is that a lot of the videos have not been loading into the Canvas, right, video player like this. Like this one looks like it'll play just fine. When that happens, go ahead and click the title, and what that'll do is it'll, oh god, that's loud, but that will open a new window to YouTube where the video should play. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah. And then for Friday, right, and I really want you guys to try to get ahead on this. You have about 80 pages of Frankenstein to read. It's quick reading, it's easy reading. And just try to get that done as soon as you can. So what that also assumes is that you have a copy of Frankenstein, right? Like I said before, it needs to be the 1818 edition. I sent out an email / announcement regarding that at some point here. And I actually sent you guys links to, I mean, unfortunately, Amazon, but those are the exact texts that I'll be using for this class, is this one and this one. So, and they have them in digital versions as well, right? If you are, for whatever reason, pressed for time, you don't have time to wait for the print copy to get here, you can get a digital copy. Okay, and I think both of those are like $10 or under. Let me know if you have issues with that. Next, so I want to talk about the discussion board posting pattern that we're going to use, right? So I'm going to use last week as an example. Let's see if this will work, right? So what we have is Madison was the first person to post, right? And then I think, yeah, well, and then we have another Madison responding, but, and then Alina posted, right? And then we have Madison responding, and Sean, I think, is the next person who posted an actual like introduction, right? So in this pattern that I want you guys to do, actually what you're going to do is respond to the person who posted before and after you. So in this example, so who posted an actual like the 250 words, right? We're not looking at the responses right now. We're just talking about the 250 words. So here we go. So since Alina's in the middle, right? Alina, right, would actually go and then post a reply to, right, Madison, who posted before her, right, and to, right, Sean, who posted afterwards. And that's the way you do that, basically. If you post first, right, if you're the first person, like if you're Madison, right, what happens is you post to, you reply to the person who posts after you, right? So Madison would respond to Alina, and then you're going to have to wait until the last person posts, right? And then respond to them. So you scroll all the way down, find the last person who posted, which is Sabine. I think I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If not, let me know. And that's how that posting thing goes, right? So, and then the last person would respond to the person who posted before them, right? Which is Isis, and then also go around to the first person. So that part's a little bit complicated, but what you're doing is before people start like replying and stuff, you're going to look and see who's posting where and say, okay, who posted above me and who posted below me. And then you respond to those two people. And what that does is it makes sure that everyone gets at least one response and usually two responses. Okay, if that doesn't make sense, let me know and I will go over it again. Um, yeah, and great job on these introductions, guys. Like this, you did a really good job. And I got a really good feel for who everyone is. And I see that most everybody has added pictures of some sort. So that's also perfect. Thank you. It's so helpful to me. Um, yeah. So next. So that's, sorry, my canvas is going crazy. Um, and that's really it for this week, right? Next week will be Labor Day on Monday, so you'll have no assignments until Wednesday, right? But by Wednesday, I'll want you to have finished volume two, right? So again, it's going to be about 80 pages, and you will have also read Griffin chapter one of Found in Spare Parts, and that's right here. Okay, this is really short. This is like 7 pages, and you'll have to have those two things read in order to respond correctly to the week 3 discussion board post. So try to have those done. Oh wait, sorry, I totally just told you the wrong thing. You'll start reading volume 2. You won't have to have it finished until Friday. Okay, so next week, start by Wednesday, at least start reading volume 2. Definitely by Wednesday, get the Found in Spare and Found Parts chapter read. You'll post your discussion board, and then by Friday you'll have finished, right? And again, it's about 70, 80 pages. I think it's something like 76. And watch Spelunking in the Uncanny Valley, which is, again, a quirky YouTube video trying to explain some kind of like theoretical ideas that are at work in science fiction and speculative fiction, fantasy, all that stuff. And it is definitely at work in Frankenstein in various ways. So, okay, if you have questions, email me or message me on Remind. I will respond really quickly to that because it is on my phone and my phone is always in my hand. So, I hope you guys have a great week and let me know if you have issues.